Hey there, I am Sherry Samuels, the voice coach, doing all I can to help you get and stay connected to your inner voice. So it is Saturday afternoon as I record right now, and I am excited because of life's changes. And when I take an opportunity or have an opportunity to really sit and think about how I have grown over the years, it feels good, amazing, empowering. So I took myself to a late lunch today, and I was thinking about, I'm going to do some work while I'm here and so on and so forth. And then I just decided to sit there and just be with myself. And what I started to think about is the fact that several years ago, probably about 20 years ago, was the first time that I went to have a meal by myself in a restaurant. And I remember taking a book, and I was at what is it called? Like Big Boy or something. It was it's a place that's known where I'm from. And I sat there with a book because I wanted to go for lunch, but I didn't want to seem weird because I was there by myself. And so I made myself read, and I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. And I don't want people to think I'm lonely and all of these things. And then today, to sit with myself and just enjoy the space felt so good. And I think it's important for us to remember that, although we don't want to spend too much time looking back at our past and focusing on the mistakes that we've made and the challenges that we've had, it's important to take some time to look back at our past, to really be able to pat ourselves on the back, to say, hey, you know what? This is where I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and this is where I am now. I can go into a restaurant and care less about what someone else might think or say and just enjoy myself with myself. Sometimes we just have to be with ourselves and really see who and where we are, and really, in order to really appreciate it. So I challenge you this week to do something that feels a little risky, a little uncomfortable. And as you're doing that, take some time to look back and see, you know what, maybe a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, I wouldn't have done this same thing, but I'm doing it now. And pat yourself on the back and say, you know what, I'm proud of you for moving forward. I'm proud of you for doing this thing, for being everything that you need to be the best version of yourself. When we pat ourselves on the back, we are doing ourselves grand favors for our continued personal growth and connection to our inner voice. I am Sherry Samuels, the voice coach, doing all I can to help you get and stay connected to your inner voice.